What up, boys, and welcome back to another video. So in today's video we are looking at the loot from 100 runs of the probably most overhyped like gold farming dungeon there is in the game right now. And the reason why it's so overfarmed and why so many people do it is because everybody thinks they're gonna get one of these so-called super items and sell them for billions of gold. So basically, the dungeon Uldaman, which I made a billion videos on in the past because the element of surprise is insane. It makes you just want to do more and more Uldaman. That's made me do like 100 runs of Uldaman like 5 times probably. I've done a total of like 2,000 Uldaman runs now. These so-called super items are some of the rarest items in the game due to super low drop chance. And we're talking about items like the Jackhammer, Digmaster, the Miner's Hat, the Pendulum of the Doom, the Papal Fest, the Bushmaster. There's lots of them, and they're all super hard to get. The average number from the people who have told me, that the people watching my Twitch stream and YouTube content, seems to be around the 1,000 run mark to get a super item. I know people personally who has received a super item after doing Uldaman for 20 runs. And I know people who have done over 3,000 runs before they received their first one. For me, myself, I had to do like 1,200 runs, and then I got the Papal Fest. And then 500 runs later, I got the Shadowforge Bushmaster. Never received anything else. So that is what drives people to do Uldaman. And I've tried to explain in many videos in the past that Uldaman is not a dungeon that anybody starting out with gold farming should do, because the world drop loot table of green items and blue items sucks. So that leaves the super items and the Uldaman unique blue items. The Uldaman unique blue items used to be good, like back in early Leech and late WoD. Now, however, the prices have plummeted because everybody is doing Uldaman to try and get the super items. So that sucks too. So you're only really making gold if you're getting this super hard to get items, which you could have spent those 10,000 hours or like 1,000 hours to do 1,000 runs doing something else, and you would have made more gold. Even if you do like 1,000 runs and you spend 100 hours doing that, you could have spent those 100 hours doing like something completely different and made more gold than doing 1,000 runs and finally getting that super item. Because when you finally do get that super item, it takes like 6 months to a year plus to sell it. They're super hard to sell because there's not many people willing to spend that amount of gold buying one of those items. There really isn't. So enough of that. I've shown the route of Uldaman in like 1,000 videos, so we're not going to go through the route of it, but it's basically just kill everything in the dungeon. That's it. At the end of the dungeon, cast Dreamwalk twice to get in and out. But the loot that I did get this time, it's actually interesting. So I got a lot of blues. Like, I've kept every single blue, regardless of how bad or good they are. Green items, I got the Night Sky, which is decent enough. And I also got the Sorcerer Drape, like probably the best blue item, green item there is. Got one epic, which sucks. Blue items, Obsidian Cleaver, 5k market value, only 500 gold in my realm. The legs, 2.8k market value, 1.6 to my realm. Obviously, these Bracer sucks. Spirewind Feather, 150 gold in my realm. These used to be good. Like the Excavator's brand and the Shoveler used to be like 15 to 25,000 gold each. That's definitely not the case now. But they have a good sell rate, so they move fast. The Annealed Blade, good enough sell rate value. Definitely gone down. Then we've got the Elemental Raiment, which is a world drop, not an Ultimate item. We've got the Earthen Rod, which is kind of bad. Stonevolt Shiv, kind of bad. A shitty Energy Cloak, which is bad. However, I got double Jinsu. So Jinsu is like the best Uldaman specific besides from the super items. And I've done plenty of 100 runs without getting a single Jinsu. And this time I got 2 of them. They're currently 100,000 gold in my realm. But like, even with being like super lucky and getting 2 Jinsus on 100 runs, which is really lucky, if we take a look at the value of everything in my bags, we're only looking at 226,000 gold. Where like the majority of the gold is in these 2 Jinsus. That just tells you how bad Old Man really is. Like, shouldn't do it unless you already are making a lot of gold, you have a good steady auction house with a bunch of transmog, and you just want to do a couple of runs for fun to see if you can get like one of the super items, then sure, man, go ahead. Besides from that, you guys really shouldn't do it. I wouldn't advise doing it. I really wouldn't. I can't express that enough. There's too many people out there joining into my live stream and being like, yo, Studen, I just did like 200 runs of Ultimate, man, didn't get shit. I'm like, yeah, I could have told you, man. Could have told you. But then again, you never know. You could go and you could kill this first mob and it could drop a super item. That would have been kind of cool if it actually did. Holy fuck. But yeah, that was it from 100 runs of Ultimate. Remember, you guys don't have to do Ultimate. Instead, you could buy my from 0 to 10 million gold guide, link in description, and you're going to make billions upon billions. And you're also probably getting laid. There's been some rumors that people with my 0 to 10 million gold guide has a 17% higher chance of meeting up with females or males if you happen to be a female. And that's it for today's video. Thanks for watching, and I will see all of you guys back in on tomorrow's video. Until then, bye bye.